This is Japanese honeysuckle. It is one of my favorite wild edible flowers. And it also just happens to be invasive. So some people hate it for that reason, but I really love it because these flowers are super delicious. And I don't know if you ate them when you were a kid. I definitely did. And we would do this thing where we would pick these flowers and then pull out what I now know is the pistil, so the female part in the middle with the little green thing on the end, which is the style, if you want to know. And the long part is the stigma. And so we pull that out, and then you can suck on that nectar really good. You can also just eat the whole flower. I love it. I like eating the white flowers and the yellow flowers separately and then comparing how they taste different. So by harvesting the flowers of this invasive plant, we're preventing it from going to seed. And by preventing it from going to seed, we're keeping it from spreading. So we're doing lots of good for the local habitat and the local wildlife. So interesting story, I actually heard this a few years ago, that the honeysuckles that have the red berries actually mess with natural selection of cardinals, because the cardinals come and eat the berries and the male cardinals, and then the female cardinals choose their mates by how deeply red their plumage is. But if they eat honeysuckle berries, then their plumage is even a darker red, and it's not because they're stronger or healthier. Kind of crazy, right? But actually, those berries, though they might be tasty for the cardinals, are just kind of like candy for them. They are not nutritious, so they're empty calories for the birds. So it's very helpful if we can take this out of the landscape whenever we can, so that our other native plants can thrive. But when we can't, we can harvest these flowers, also the stems, because both are medicinal as well as delicious. So some of the medicinal benefits are that honeysuckle is a great antiviral. Also wonderful for allergies and even cancer, good for fevers and rheumatoid arthritis. So I encourage you to do your own research on this plant and its benefits and go out and harvest some today. Another one of my favorite things to do with it is infuse it into honey. So I tell how to do that in my book, The Herbal Handbook for Homesteaders, and it's pretty simple. So try that as well, and then you can preserve it for all year long. So enjoy your honeysuckle today.